up, Mikey? Guess who it is? It's your boy Nico. I'm taking you on a magic ride through Yorkshire on a magic sausage roll. Look at us go. I can show you the north, shining, shimmering Yorkshire. Tell me, Mikey, now when did you last let your neeks decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over sideways and under, on my magic sausage roll, a cold new world. Big shout out to @Spicy Caroline J, who wrote the intro music for today. How's it going, Mikey boy? You were wrong, weren't you? You did it. I'll get. You were mistaken. All the marketing was a great big ploy. I've been Nico all along. Oh, we can't hear Mike. We can't hear Mike. Hang on.
Nico, say it ain't so. Yeah. Oh my God.
Right,
it's silent Mike.
Silent Mike. Yeah, I know. Silent Mike. I mean, that's what I'm aware of you being quiet. That's why I went for you being. I lowered the thing. All right, we can hear Mike now. All right, you're in. What was that?
It fell off temporarily. You looked down and your face fell off, but it's back now.
Oh, sorry, my face. Oh, no.
I know that happens to you sometimes, Nico. Don't worry about it. We've talked about it before. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, Nico.
Anil's here, and he's like, oh, I see. This is how it's beginning already. Right, let me
Literally.
Let me take this. Let me take this mask off. Hang on, which thing is it? Oh God! Every time I practice stuff, everything goes fine, and then I unpractice it. It goes live, and then it all changes. Hang on.
It was a mask.
What?
What? Oh my God! It's an identity within an identity. I didn't realize. Oh my God! I didn't realize that actually you were a broken JPEG. My Lord! This whole time, Nico, I never knew.
I don't know how to get rid of this thing. We might have to live with it for now.
Wait, is that a broken JPEG or a broken PNG? I can never remember the difference between those two things.
It's broken, whatever it is, but you know, fundamentally, Mike, it's on brand, and that's all that matters.
Oh yeah, 100% of the time. Oh my God, what are you on, by the way? You on Coke, or are you on? Is it Pepsi?
I am on Coke. Yes, yeah. Thanks for saying that.
Just wanted to check if you were on Coke. Oh, it turns out that you are.
I actually am. Yeah, believe it or not,
actually,
yes. I actually am.
Right, very good. Oh,
it's nice in Yorkshire, isn't it? It's comfortable.
It's bloody wonderful, you know. I never thought that we would be able to fly over the fields of Yorkshire very gently.
I know. It is a gentle ride, isn't it? Do you want to? Should we ramp it up a bit? Hang on.
Let's chuck it up a couple of notches. Hey, shall we really get the motion sickness going?
Let's get going. Hang on. Which layer is it? Is it sausage or is it York back? Giving myself such horrible names.
York back.
York back.
Oh my God, Martyn, we're flying past the world famous biscuits factory.
The biscuits factory, yes, because I didn't want it to just...
It's increased.
Alright, we're really going for it now. We're going for a speed run.
Fucking trucking, boys.
I know, yes. Alright. Let's try do some bank turns. Hang on.
Okay, let's do some banking.
Alright, hang on.
I'm ready for the banking. Let's go banking.
Alright,
banking.
Alright, we're gonna go this way.
Oh!
We're gonna go this way.
Oh my God! I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. What the hell?
Look at all the biscuits factories flying past.
How many biscuit factories are there in Yorkshire? I didn't know this.
It's all biscuits factories.
It's just biscuit factories all the way down that and Hovis. Oh my God.
I need to go backwards now. Here we go.
Word! Oh my God! The G's! It made me like spit my water back into my glass.
Yeah, I know. You can't hydrate on this sausage roll. This is turbocharged.
I didn't realize that you could chuck turbochargers on a sausage roll. Martyn, you're a true engineering genius. I was very unprepared for this entire situation.
Engineering genius. Did everyone hear that? Yeah. That's definitely what I am.
How many sheep? How far down have we gone now? How many sheep are there? We're plummeting into the center of the earth, and there's just sheep all the way down that weigh about 125 grams.
125 grams of sheep, yeah.
Yeah. It's very good that they're specific about that, because I was curious, as I'm sure a lot of Yorkshire people would be.
Yeah, I know. They're all sold by the grams, because of like European regulations and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. Those goddamn European regulations on fields of sheep. How could I forget? I remember they enforced this like 2 years ago, was it not, Martyn? Back during the sheep escapades of 2019, where the sheep tried to get out of the fields and they were unaware of how much fields weighed, and so they needed a metric to be able to measure not just the sheep, but the field itself. I remember those heady days, Martyn.
I remember that. By the way, I hope you like your choice of jeans. I hope you don't mind. You've got girls' jeans on because they have much smaller pockets, whereas mine look like big sacks with lots of pockets in them.
Don't you love a big sack, Martyn? Whereas I'm quite happy with these jeans. I actually love my jeans that I've got at the moment. Actually, they go really well with my nice pink shirt.
I know, yeah, I know. It's almost like we coordinated. We haven't.
We did. Look at us coordinating. I also love how the sheep are slowly phasing through your tummy.
I know, they
like sort of
they do.
over your nipples, which are not exposed because of Twitch TOS, but like
that's a mole. It looks like
they have become sheep. No. I mean your actual ones that are behind the there. Yeah, no, the sheep are now them, as I've seen it, or as I am seeing it. It's quite disturbing, but at the same time, I'm on board.
I know, right? Every time I'm quite disturbed, but I'm on board. That is the thing. Anna, can we get some booty shorts maybe that might say something? That's quite a lot to put on booty shorts, actually, so maybe not. Anna,
we do need booty shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I should have worn mine today. Why didn't I think of that in advance? I put on regular shorts. In fact, you know what? I was going to do this in my pants because I thought that might just be your aesthetic. Yeah.
But you're not wrong. I'm in pajama bottoms right now, actually, because I'm just like, I knew I was going to be sitting, so I was like, why would I need to wear anything more exciting? So yeah, pajama bottoms is it's not going on stream, and I could of course be lying, but like that's the line that I'm going with. That's the canon. Yeah,
that's fair. Like, I was also going to wear pajama bottoms as well, right? I actually had a massive choice when I was going to come on here because I showered, right? And I shaved. And I was like, right, got to make myself...
has already been mentioned, by the way, in chat. People are very... Yeah. People. I noticed straight away, chat, as well. And then, chat also noticed that...
Yeah, I woke up this morning and chose violence, which is why I'm wearing my Anarchy t-shirt. And also, I've just attacked my face with a razor. So I now feel smooth. That's how I wanted to feel. I wanted to feel good and smooth. And then I was like, right, what am I going to wear for Martyn's stream? I was like, because I know that Martyn is going to be on point as always, so I need to match that somehow.
Yes.
And I originally, I put my flamingo pants on because I was like, that's the vibe.
That's good. That's a good choice.
And I was like, should I just stream with flamingo pants on? And I was like, well, possibly not, actually. What I will actually do is I'll wear something over the top. But I had a choice between booty shorts and regular shorts, and I chose regular shorts. But I realized now that was the wrong decision. What I actually should have done is just gone for the booty shorts straight up.
Yeah. Well, this is what you could call this, Mike, is your first stream with on the Ask Martyn stream, and then
it is.
Future is endless. Like there's endless possibilities. Like there's endless biscuits factories for us to go exploring.
Wait, don't go inviting me back until you've seen the extent of the chaos that I'm going to cause for you today. Like, I appreciate you want to invite me back, but I'm going to leave you with the option to not do that towards the end of the stream.
Really? I like the sound of that. I like the sound of counter chaos. People.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have some chaos today.
Oh, that's so good because I've usually just been the instigator of chaos on these streams so far, and I haven't had to deal with any counter chaos yet. So that's gonna. Oh my god! It's just gonna escalate into like a chaos arms race, isn't it?
It really is, in a major way. Like I'm so up for causing trouble to the point where I have literally, that conversation we were having just before the stream about the fact that I have to have tissues on standby. Yes. I have literally just thrown water all over my keyboard. All I did was
so
put
messy,
my
Mike.
water down on my desk. That's all I did. I put my water down on my desk, and now it's on my keyboard. It has left the glass, and is all over it. Oh my god! I'm gonna need fucking. Where are my tissues?
Go get your tissues, Mike. Clean yourself up.
See, people on bloody Arky streams think I'm some like slick professional who knows exactly what they're doing, but I'm fucking not. I'm just some dumbass who like occasionally will randomly throw spaghetti across the room because apparently that's how physics work.
Mate, no one knows what they're doing. None of us know what we're doing. Look at us. Like I'm sat sweating in a really hot room with like a green PVC screen behind me and this weird bit of image thing stuck on my face because I don't know how to get rid of it.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, it's amazing. We're so good at planning, aren't we, Mike? Because we managed to almost plan a social last night, except I was too busy.
Do you really want to fucking go there? Do you really want to go there? Are you going to tell this story, or am I going to tell this story?
I want you to say it from your perspective, please.
All right, chat. Strap in.
Right.
So here's what happened. Right, last night or a few weeks ago. Helen got in touch with me about a show that Helen really likes, and I said, do you know what? I haven't seen that before. It's a musical, and it is called The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. And this guy, supposedly, is the protagonist of this whole show, and the whole premise is he doesn't like musicals. I was like, I'm in. I'm sold. Million seller. Give it to me. And Martyn got in on the conversation at some point as well. I can't remember how we all linked up, but eventually we all got together and said that we should watch this together. And so we're like, great, fine. Let's do it on Friday. Friday after work, we'll all come and we'll all like sit down and watch it together. Yeah. What time should we do it? I don't know. Let's do it quite late in the afternoon so that we've all got enough time to come and watch. Why don't we do it around 8?
Yeah.
And so we were all like, fine, great, sorted. 8 o'clock rolls around. I'm still playing Destiny.
Nice.
And I was doing some raids with Frank on Destiny, and I was like, I'm really sorry, Helen, I'm going to be like 5-10 minutes late. So I finish up my Destiny game. I jump in the call, expecting everyone to be there. No one is there. Yeah. And so I called Helen, and Helen picked up, and she was like, hey, and I was like, hey. And we had a little chat about how we were, about how things had been. I said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm late, and blah, blah, blah. And she said, it's absolutely fine. Have you got YouTube, what's it called? YouTube Party? Or something like that?
It's
where you can all...
Yeah,
you know, the thing where you can all come together. Yeah. Something like that, right? So we ended up like talking about stuff. I showed Helen, oh my god, fucking, what's his name? Mark Riboulet and oh my god, what's the other guy's name? Basically, I showed her a load of those because I'm really into this guy right now, and I listen to all of his music like while I'm working.
Oh, cool.
One of my favorite ones actually is his collaboration with Wayne Brady. Have you heard about this guy?
Don't think so. No, Wayne Brady rings a bell, but
Dude,
oh wait, is he from? As in like the improviser? From
yes.
Oh yeah, no, I know him. Yeah.
Yeah, as in the looper. So he like makes music loops, and then he invites people to come and like be his backing vocals. And it's so good, mate. This guy is your aesthetic, Martyn. This guy is absolutely your aesthetic. Yeah. I am gonna fucking introduce you to this guy. Don't even like get me started. I'm gonna introduce you to this guy. Okay,
nice
don't worry.
We're in the room together, isn't it, Mike?
On
the sausage roll. Yeah, we're on the sausage roll together. Just casually sliding through Yorkshire, talking about stories. Sorry, yeah.
Having story time as we're plummeting to the Earth's core.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, your background is peeling and creating a hole in reality. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry, it happens sometimes. Anyway, I had a chat with Helen, and we got everything set up, and we were like, right, where is Martyn? And Martyn didn't respond. I think Helen might have sent you a message. I don't think you replied.
No, I did not.
And then we were like, right, it's been half an hour. Let's get started, and Martyn can jump in when he's ready, right? So me and Helen started watching this show, and it's fucking brilliant. Like, I really enjoyed it. We watched about 20 minutes of it. Then Martyn joins the call.
Yeah. And what sort of state was I in, Mike?
There was a lot of background noise when Martyn joined the call.
A lot of background noise, yeah. in a very
And we
loud
were like,
background.
"Are you okay, Martyn?" And he was like, yeah, I'm in Euston.
That's in the station, yeah.
It's in Euston Station in London. And we were like, okay, why are you there? And Martyn was like, well, I had to go and see someone in London for a bit, but I'm on my way back now.
Yeah.
And Helen was like, Martyn, have you been drinking? And Martyn was like, yeah, I'm quite drunk.
I'm quite drunk. you've sussed out my cunning ruse.
Exactly. Yeah. We were like, Martyn, are you okay? And Martyn was like, I'm just gonna get on a train. Don't worry about it. And we were like, how are you gonna watch the fucking musical if you're on a damn train? And Martyn was like, I will make it work. And we were like, no, Martyn, it's okay. Don't worry. Like, I had already been late. Martyn rocks up 40 minutes late and drunk from a train station. And we were just like, should we do this another day? And Martyn was like, yeah, let's do this another day.
I felt like such a twat, like, showing up. Excuse me. So yeah, and then
Fingers.
I was willing to just sit there and kind of watch like a kind of janky stream on the train that would occasionally just like dip out whenever.
Yeah, I
there
know
was, like,
that you
kind
would,
of
but the whole point, Martyn, was that we haven't hung out in ages and we were meant to, chat. Like, it's not just about sitting there in silence on the internet. I sit there in silence on the internet yelling into a microphone most of the time. Actually, do you know what? I got my first Yell review through the other day.
Did you?
Did I tell you this?
Cool. No,
Yeah.
I
got told, well, I didn't get told. I read some people who were chatting, and they were like, Mike's a bit yelly.
Yeah.
And I was like, I try not to be, but sometimes it happens, especially when I'm playing horror games, right? So, like, yeah, I got my first Yell review through, like, saying that now I feel like a proper YouTuber. Now that I've been told I shout too much, like, I'm on board. Yeah. I'm there.
I mean, you
finally made it.
I mean, you don't hear about the ones that don't shout too much, do you? Like, they're
exactly.
Like, the quiet YouTubers are just like, oh yeah, they're really quiet. It's like, no one wants to write that review. Someone wants to write, like, he shouts too many times. It's like, yeah, but you heard of me. Yeah, but
There's a reason why Tommy in it's like right at the top of the Twitch stream. Hey, like, he's right up there with like people like Ludwig. Ludwig yells quite a lot. I feel like it's the way to go.
Do you think
8+ yelling.
Do you think it's kind of in the style of who was the guy on Rooster Teeth that did like angry video game things? I've forgotten the guy. I've forgotten everyone from Rooster Teeth.
Oh my god.
But
oh my god. I can't remember.
Mike? Was it actually Michael?
Michael Jones.
Yeah, I think it was.
There
Yeah. Pookley knows. Yeah.
Michael. It's just maybe it's a Mike thing, you know.
Yeah, you just don't want to remember other Mikes because you get like I get angry at other Martyns. Like if I meet other Martyns, then I get my feckles up.
Actually,
I'll tell you as for why. Is because
okay. All right, this I need to hear because you said as for why, and now I'm really interested.
There's not too much about it, but like one of my exes left me for a guy called Martyn with an I.
Oh no! Oh no, Martyn!
And then like Alex in the podcast has a character in it called Martyn, and I'm like, I hate him.
Oh my god, you've said that to this audience, Martyn. Do you know the rage that you have just opened yourself up to by saying
I want them to
Martyn?
know. I want them to know that and it's nothing to do with any of the characterization or any of the writing.
Calm the goddamn hell down. Just calm the fuck down. Yeah, breathe. All right, you need to think about what you're saying right now. You need to think about what you're saying right now, Martyn. Just breathe. Okay, we can get through this together. We don't want to unleash the rage. Just take your time, yeah? Just have a think. Like, just sip your Coke. That's it. Sip your Coke. That's okay. It's good.
I will. Take a breathe.
Jesus, I think we dodged a real bullet there, Martyn.
Rage inside.
We dodged a bullet there.
People, like, because Frank only found out recently that I've got, like, a heavy metal screamy voice on me, and I did it for them in the stream. And they were like, oh, I didn't know there was so much anger. And it's just like, yeah, I'm angry all the time. I'm always angry.
Wait, you're fucking Bruce Banner? Is that what I'm hearing right now?
Well, yeah, I mean, you've already called me a genius engineer, haven't you? So, like,
you are a genius engineer. That is true, yeah. Martyn, you know, I was doing this bit where it looks like I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
You know that water that I said I'd spilled, right?
Yeah.
I've just had a look on my wall over there.
Yeah.
Now that's about, I'd say, a solid 1.5 meters away from me, right? That wall over there, and I can see a drip on the wall on the other side of the room.
Got it on the other side of the room. You got all of your juice on the other side of the room. That's a pretty good shot from here, isn't it?
It is a pretty fucking good shot. Hey, for what I thought was just something that splashed out of a glass, no, it's there. It's fucking dripping down my wall right now.
Yeah, on the wall of the sausage roll.
In a wall of a sausage roll, yeah, exactly.
It's just off camera. It's just over there.
It's just over there.
It's made out.
It's just
made out of Cornish pasties.
Yeah. We don't talk about the Cornish pasties round here, Martin. Not on this sausage roll.
That's true, actually. No, Cornish pasties are very not northern thing, are they?
They're very not northern. No. They're very southern compared to where we are right now. Although by now we've surely gone at least halfway down the country.
We're most of the way there. I know. What I like
We're probably over Midlands by now.
I know. There's still just this. I think we're doing circuit. We're doing a circuit around Leeds
of Yorkshire,
and Manchester, and other places in Yorkshire, Huddersfield.
Do you know there's gonna be someone in this audience who's from Leeds, and they're gonna be like, Leeds ain't Yorkshire.
It is though.
It is though.
Yorkshire.
We know that it is. But I've met some people from Leeds, and they're like the people of Leeds are very Leeds. Like it's very lovely.
Yeah.
They're very sort of like clustered together. Yeah. It's like what I understand about Scandinavian countries, right? Because I was dating a Swede at one point, and they I was not anymore. But like I was dating a Swede, and she explained to me at one point how all the Scandinavian countries like have these little jibes about each other, these little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Kind of like, you know, English, Scots, and Welsh people do. Yeah. Like we all have these little jabs that we sort of give to each other, but it's out of love, right? It's out of respect.
Absolutely.
And like apparently, if you ever are outside of Scandinavia and you insult someone from Scandinavia, all the countries will club together. That's Yorkshire and Leeds, right?
Oh, I see.
As far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware, that's Yorkshire and Leeds. They will all come together as a unit and be like,
That's I didn't know that. I've not spent a great deal of time apparently around Scandinavians enough.
See now, I learnt from Anil that Scandinavia is a different thing.
That's a different thing, is it?
Yeah, there's so much. Anil has taught me so much through these fucking geography quizzes.
Oh my god, the geography quizzes, they're so hard. Anil, why'd you make them so hard?
They are so hard. Oh my god, but I learned so much. I learned that Germany is not a landlocked country. So a lot of people knew that. I didn't.
You don't see a lot of German beaches, do you? I don't imagine a German beach.
I couldn't imagine a German beach, but apparently they exist. Apparently they're there, Martin. They're somewhere. Out there somewhere is a German beach.
Anil's just glad that fundamentally he is in no way responsible for any of the conversation that we're having right now. So he can face palm all he likes, but like he doesn't have to deal with any fallout or anything that happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're in Yorkshire and there's no fallout here.
There's no fallout in Yorkshire, yeah, exactly. The nukes haven't hit quite yet. But yeah, like there's so much other stuff that I learned from that. Did you watch the geography quiz, right?
I did watch the geography quiz, yes. Yeah.
Did you learn things from the geography quiz?
Definitely.
I'd be genuinely interested to know.
What things did I learn? The contour line is a thing that is the lines on the map that show the gradient. I think they're called contour lines. I mean, Arnold's listening to this at the minute, and he's like, no. So in which case, I learned nothing. But what else did I learn? I learned that Helen's the second best geographer in Rusty Quill.
Yes, I mean, as was expected, to be honest with you. Like, Helen has got such immense knowledge, it's absolutely nuts. Like, genuinely, Helen is a marvel to speak to, especially when you get her drunk. Like, I've been to so many drunken parties with Helen, and we just chat shit the entire time. It's so good. But, like, Helen's got, like, really deep understandings of things like the Marvel universe and stuff like that. So you can really, like, dive down a rabbit hole, and it's so much fun. It's wild. Like, it's so fucking wild, but I love it. I love it so much.
That enthusiasm is such a good show that she runs, like, because you just get that chance to just like completely geek out and just be like, this is all the things that I know about a thing. And then even if you're not like the most knowledgeable about it, like you're with enough other people that there's going to be like a great conversation to be had about like something. And
right, exactly.
And it's just kind of like that playground conversation that you used to have with kids about, like, Captain America's the best. They're like, no, this Silver Surfer's the best. And it's like, there's no actual answer about who the best is, but you can just, like, discuss and argue it. Because, I mean, obviously, it's the Silver Surfer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like when you're choosing between pasta and spaghetti. And I know that they're the same thing, but that's the point. Is like, you know, some people will be like spaghetti is the best, and other people will be like, no, pasta is the best. But really, it's much of a muchness because they're all from the same kind of like, yeah. You know what I mean? Does anyone actually thinking about it? Does anyone argue that? There's probably some people out there who do. Probably. Spaghetti, maybe somewhere. Oh my god. Maybe little bit.
I know. I've got a few other scenes, and I'm wondering which one to flip between. One of them I've realised is not quite ready, so I'll just flip it into. So we're gonna through the seamless magic of television. We're seamlessly being teleported to America now in front of the White House, and here we are. And if you look behind you, you'll see the Mads Mikkelsen goose cake that was created. I know, watch out, he bites. Like, yeah, he's dangerous. I'm gonna put him on your side of the screen. Oh, hang on. Alright, sorry. I haven't done the volume on this scene. I thought the desktop audio got flipped between all the scenes. Everyone missed out on some beautiful, but some silent improvising. It was really nice. I keep stealing Mike's voice away. Yeah, we could just be. Yeah, sorry, that was a silent scene, people. It was
yeah,
deliberate and
Mikkelsen. Oh my god, I'm all about this. The hands.
Yeah.
Martyn, Martyn, why are we here?
Oh, just because it was a scene that I had left over from one of the other streams. There's no rhyme or reason as to why we're here. Just just a change of scenery.
I've just realised I could do. Do you know what I've just realised I could do? Are you ready? Are you fucking ready for this?
I'm fucking ready.
Hold on. Wait for it. Martyn, are you waiting?
I am waiting.
Martyn.
I've got massive anticipation, yeah.
Martyn, are you waiting?
I am waiting.
Alright, okay, Martyn, hold on. Wait there.
I'm waiting.
Martyn, stay there.
I will stay there. Oh, you've disappeared into the garden.
I just went to the abyss for a second. Hold on. That's my. Oh my god, my bum's on stream. Right, Martyn, brace yourself.
Ooh, hang on.
You braced. Okay.
Braced.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Wait. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I built this up way too much. Like, if I put this down.
Yes.
Wait. Now it's just Mads Mikkelsen eerily looking over the top of the purple room.
Oh dear! Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at him! It's just like.
He look, for he does not know.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is like his little
Angry he looks now. As soon as you take away the rest of the goose, he looks so fucking angry.
I'm glad that you're involving yourself in the magic of
Vision.
Yeah, Vision.
TV Magic
TV
with Angry
Magic.
Mads Mikkelsen. There's a fucking show in that somewhere, Martin. TV Magic with Mads Mikkelsen. Oh my god, I can't even say it. Mads Mikkelsen. Magician. Mads TV Magic with Magickenson.
That's the show.
There you go. That's the show. Pitch it. Someone get that on like I don't know, ABC or something like that. I like maybe someone get that. Someone call like Universal. Maybe they'll take that on. Who knows? Can we cast Shia LaBeouf in it as well? Like,
yes, Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, just do it. Yeah, exactly.
We'll cast Shia LaBeouf as Mads Mikkelsen. We'll cast Mads Mikkelsen as you.
Me?
We'll cast. Yeah, well, you cast Mads Mikkelsen as you. Who would be me?
Who's going to be you? So have we gone full circle? So that puts Shia LaBeouf as you. No, that puts Mads Mikkelsen as you, wouldn't it?
No, because Mads Mikkelsen is you.
Oh,
so Shia LaBeouf is Mads Mikkelsen. Mads Mikkelsen is you.
So do I play you?
Me. You're me. Okay, so you're me. So
right.
Shia LaBeouf is Mads Mikkelsen. Mads Mikkelsen is you. You're me, and it'll just sell out instantly.
Okay, yeah. What can I do about that? I can't do it.
Oh no!
I was gonna be like, can I grab like a mic quick and just throw it on? But I'm not that quick.
It's the scariest thing you've said on this stream so far.
I'm getting there. Like practicing with like OBS and Gimbal Live and stuff. GIMP is the image editing software. It's not anything.
I'm on board. Okay. Yeah. Do you want? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to do hold music?
Interesting. What can I do? Okay, I can grab you a layer. It probably won't be a moving wig, but we'll grab something. So you stay. You can stay and vamp for like. I reckon 5 minutes. I can get this. I can get at least a layer of your scalp to wear.
Did you just?
What?
Did you just say if you give me 5 minutes, I can get a layer of your scalp to wear? That is the most Hannibal thing that you've said. And I've got fucking Mads Mikkelsen just over my shoulder right here. This is horrifying. We've got, what, half an hour into the stream and we're already talking about scalping someone?
Yeah.
Right, I can vamp. It's alright, I can vamp. Hi, everyone. It's very different. It's a very different environment being here on the Martyn show. I've had an immense time. I've had 1 cup of coffee. This is the earliest I think I've streamed so far, apart from tomorrow when I'm going to be streaming at 7:30 in the morning. Or 4 o'clock AEST, because we're doing that for the Aussies. That's going to be a lot of fun. Morning, everyone. Mads Guskenson. Exactly. Sheki Nesta. 100%. Chat, I'm going to level with you. I'm terrified. Martyn does in fact have me here, mostly against my will. It's a difficult scenario, but we've worked through it very slowly. We've come to an amicable solution, which is that eventually he will throw biscuits through my window in the office that I find myself in.
From the biscuit factories.
From the biscuit factory, yeah, exactly, up in Yorkshire. Oh, hey, Lucky.
You're not supposed to know where you are, Mike. It's a secret. Hey, Lucky.
There you go.
Welcome. Welcome to maybe the last time we see Mike.
Told you. I told you. Reserve your judgment, my dude. Reserve your judgment.
Mike, professional streamer, aren't you? Mike Lebeau, lead pro gamer.
Oh my god, that fucking advert is gonna follow me around until the end of my goddamn days. That fucking advert is just ridiculous. Oh my god.
The one after that is like really like, hello, it's Mike Lebeau here. I don't do any pro gaming. I'm just a nice person who does podcasts. Please buy this game or whatever it was.
Yeah,
the first one.
It was a book.
It was a book. Yeah, it's like a game. It's like a game with only like one control. You just keep reading.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like a game, except except your only option is to scroll right or scroll left.
Yeah,
Those-
exactly. Yeah,
those are the only-
rubbish game.
Oh my god, it's like the ASDF movies. I'm gonna do an internet. Whoa!
Whoa! I'm gonna do a book. Oh.
Oh my god! I don't think that advert is live anymore, you know. But it was actually so whenever we do adverts for Rusty Quill, I write the script and then I send that to our head of comms, and then that comes back to me. Then I shoot it, edit it, and send it back again.
Yeah.
And so like that actually went through like 2 or 3 script revisions before eventually we got to the final result. And I was talking to Callum because all of my first scripts are usually talking about streaming. Yeah. And then like Callum will come back to me and be like, no, you need to talk more about this. No, you need to talk more about that. But that was one where he actually unshackled me a little bit more. Martyn, you're in the void, by the way.
Yeah, I know I'm in the void. I'll be in the void for like the 5 minutes, so you get to speak to the void for a little bit.
That's fine. I'll chat to the void. It's just like streaming in front of the White House with the void square next to me. That's fine. You can be back in
Yorkshire if you prefer, if you're more comfortable.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy with Mads Gooselson actually like just sort of shadily staring over my shot. It's really disconcerting. Of
course it is.
But yeah, so I wrote that script several times. He let me off the chain a little bit, and so I just had a load of fun with it. I was like, yeah, streamer, elite pro gamer, and I'm here to tell you about World of Tanks.
I did like. Oh, it was World of Tanks. I did like that. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun to do. But like I say, I don't think it exists anymore. Like I think it's gone. Like I think they just go once we're done with all of these ads, they just poof off into the ether.
Disappear forever.
Like, over there.
Yeah, are you not gonna like save them and have a big folder of all your old ads to kind of thumb through one day? Like, yes, I remember World of Tanks. That was. I mean, yeah. I guess this stream exists as an artifact. As an artifact.
It's an artifact.
I was chatting about Art Attack the other day. Actually, I love Art Attack. It's one of my favourite.
I bloody love Art Attack. Oh my god! Did you know Neil Buchanan actually has like a metal band?
Yes!
Did you know that was his fucking side hustle during all of those days of Art Attack?
Like, and you realise that all of these performers are just like they're just doing whatever gigs are going. It's like, yeah, I'll make PVA glue art for the kids. Like, that's what I'm gonna do.
PVA glue art for the kids. As soon as the camera goes off, he just dons a guitar and is like, yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Fucking hell. Anyone who doesn't know Art Attack, it's like a show in the UK where like this guy just made art mostly with PVA glue.
Yeah,
Martyn.
I was speaking with I know I'm back. I've been incapable of making one that's gonna move, so I'm just gonna go for a static image that I'm just gonna sit under like a strange person. Alright, what are we gonna call this?
What are you gonna? I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous about what the fuck is coming next.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh god. Yeah. It's fine. Everything's fine. You're very fine.
Oh man, it's in the wrong scene. Alright, I've created a layer, but I've edited the wrong scene. Hang on, let me go to my right scene.
Oh, okay, alright. Sure. It's in a
different
scene. Your hair is in a different scene.
Yeah, the hair's in the wrong. There's just a wig flying over Yorkshire right now. Just hovering above.
Oh my god, I love how we're just sat here laughing about something that no one else can see.
Only I can see it, but it's in people's imaginations. They know exactly what it's going to look like.
They're just sat here giggling like school children, like, hey. Oh my god. Do you know what? I knew that this stream was going to be a lot of fun, and I so far have not been disappointed. I'm so up for it.
Have you seen me, this is good, isn't it? I just have to, as long as
as long
as I do not move, the illusion is going to be maintained. Twinsies.
Martyn, tell me, when did you decide to start your newest punk band? What is the name?
Pinkies.
Pinkies, very nice. And how did it all begin? Can you talk us through your origin story?
So,
actually, I prefer you to look at me when you're talking.
So, so I got the idea that I would just remove all of my other fingers, other than my pinkies, for playing musical instruments. Because I think fundamentally people just have too many fingers, and they need to. What they should be doing is just using the minimal amount of digits as a means to really stick it to the man and just be like less productive by only having a single digit on each hand, and the two that I've chosen are the two pinkies, and that, Mr. Lebeau, is where I came up with the idea for the two pinkies.
That's incredible. And what would you say that the main theme of your music is, alongside the lack of fingers?
Pointing out problems, sticking it to the man, and sticking pinkies in places where they have no business being.
Pointing out problems, sticking it to the man, and pointing out problems with your pinky fingers, while also sticking them where they don't belong. Excellent. Thank you very much, everyone. This has been an interview, a moment in time with Martyn Prod Rocker Pinkies. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today, and thank you, Martyn, for being my special guest.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll see you.
You have an incredible talent for being able to move in space while your hair remains perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
it just remains perfectly in shot and on camera. Yeah.
Cool. Do you want any hair? Would you want a bald wig, Mike?
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, could I have a bald wig, please? Alec Baldwig.
Alec Baldwig.
I would love an Alec Baldwig, please.
You can have a live one from a fresh Baldwig.
A fresh Baldwig. Oh my God, which Baldwig is that?
The one that you can't see. The one that's underneath my wig.
One of the many Baldwig brothers.
Let's chop you out. People don't really know that most of my photo editing I actually do on my phone. I don't really do much of it. Actually, like, sat at a desk on a computer. I do the majority of the like really quick stuff that I do is stuff that I just do on my phone. And then the
you know what though? I've got so much respect for people who can do that, because I don't have any photo editing stuff on my phone. I really want to get some, because like I post to Instagram quite a lot these days. But like I don't actually have any photo editing stuff on my phone at all. Like all the stuff that I do is in app.
I can recommend some, but I feel a bit bad because they're ones that you have to pay for. There is like free versions, but like my worry is now that like there's so much software that you have to sort of start paying for and subscribing to, that like when you get good at it, then you just keep buying it, and you'll just keep doing it for like until who knows, like it's endless.
Yeah.
Like it's just gonna keep going. But
exactly.
I can tell you, so I use Pixar, which is
nice.
Which is stay where you are, Mike.
Okay. I'm not moving.
Alright, good.
I'm right here.
Alright.
The only way in which I'm moving is if Mads moves, or with my eyes.
Okay.
If Mads moves, I'm gonna die.
That's true. Yeah, no, he's not going anywhere. Alright, hang on.
Does Mads move? Martyn, you need to tell me right now.
No, he doesn't.
Martyn, tell me right now. Does Mads move?
No, he doesn't move. I promise.
Are you sure?
In an alternative universe, Mike Pratt and Martyn Lebeau sit in front of the White House with a goose, Matt Mikkelsen, staring back at them. This is nice.
Hold on. Oh no, I moved. Oh no. I wanna remember. Hold on. Where am I? Is it here? It's like here, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Try to do the rotating
Oh my
thing.
God.
It's quite hard, like to do. You have to kind of keep an eye on like the thing, and then you have to do the thing. It's quite fun. Yeah, there you go. Kind of works with the baldness because it's like all round, all the way through. Just.
Apart from the fact that my headphones just disappear under my scalp, like, that's a problem. But other than that, it's pretty effective. Hi, Martyn. It's me.
Hello, Mike Pratt. It's nice to.
Hello, Martyn Lebeau.
Can you fix my computer 10 minutes before I'm supposed to go on stream, please?
I can certainly try if you can help me with how to stream because I'm having some problems with OBS and I was wondering if you could help.
Exactly. Yeah. Here we are. Here we are, knowing exactly what we can do about the problems that we have given one another.
Indeed, we are able to collaborate and create the betterness through our unique abilities and therefore skills that we have together, assimilated organically,
Exactly.
synergistically. I'm going to turn now.
I'm going to turn too.
Oh no, wait. God, this is hard. Okay.
Yes, it is. Right.
God, I look like that guy. What's that guy's name who makes like the weird music parodies? What's his name? The YouTube guy.
Oh, not Weird Al Yankovic.
No, not Weird Al. No, not Weird Al. He's like the guy who makes like all of the big. He makes like loads of parody videos on about like music and stuff, and he made some of my favorite things. Like he made The Weeknd's "Blinding Lights" by banging a toilet and stuff like that.
Oh, cool. I don't think I know him. I can't help you, I'm afraid. That sounds like very niche YouTube knowledge that you have for someone who's been.
I don't know if it is. This guy's got like 10 million subscribers. Seth Everman.
I can tell you.
Seth. I look like Seth Everman. There we are.
I'll look him up. Hang on.
How do you not know who Seth Everman is? I genuinely am shocked.
I mostly look at IT people on YouTube. I could name you like famous IT people on YouTube.
Famous IT people,
like Lazy Game Reviews and 8-Bit Guy and Techmoan. Like these are my. Everyone's got their own like heroes, and it's just like whatever they like to do, whatever their like favorite jobs are. It's just like who.
Is it bad that my head went immediately to the IT crowd, and I was like, oh yeah, famous IT people,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. No, these are real IT people, Mike. Real people who've done the job. Real people who know what computers are and do, and don't just pretend to be them on the telly for the show.
Do you know what? I've got a unique piece of knowledge that can ruin part of your psyche, if you like.
Please do. I love
my old office.
Yeah.
My old office from my old job.
Yeah.
Was actually the office from the IT crowd.
Oh, so like I thought it was a set. I didn't realise that it was an actual real office building.
No, it's a set. It's filmed on a set, but there's like an outdoor sweeping shot of this big office block that they're supposedly in, and that was actually my office. Like I used to work in that building.
That's really cool. I did not know that that was a place that could be seen or was in real life. Are you enjoying being?
Yeah, you can actually go there. Obviously, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to say where it is, but at the same time, like you can find it. You can find it.
That's really cool. Just looking for. I realised I wanted to move us to another. But actually, I could throw out into chat as to where the next location is because I haven't. I haven't found it yet, so we could go anywhere. Like, we could go absolutely anywhere.
We could. Wait, Martyn, are you saying you could show me the world?
I can show you Yorkshire again with the floating. Hang on.
But what is Yorkshire if not? Here we go. Oh, we're back on the sausage roll. Where we go next? Nobody knows.
I mean, we could use the sausage roll as a vehicle to get us to the next place as a magical.
Martyn, why is their head just sort of following us now in the top corner?
We picked it up. We picked it up along the way. It's attracted to the sausage.
Oh man! For every place that we visit, do we unlock a new item, and then eventually, when we get them all, it'll create something, and by the end of the show, we'll know what it is.
Exactly. That sounds like the kind of chaotic nonsense that will definitely get us to a place. Yes, Joe. This is a recreation of your drawing from Twitter. Yes. I don't know if you're there at the beginning to see it.
Recreation.
Yeah, because Joe. So who was it? Caroline, I think, on Twitter came up with it, and then Joe drew a version of it with Nico. Obviously, like that's all in the past. Watch the VOD, Joe. You'll love it.
Watch the VOD.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, you're a real streamer these days. That's in the past now. I don't care about the past. Everything is right now. Already you're watching live for a reason, Joe.
Yeah.
Come on, Joe. Yeah. Real streaming. That's what it's about. Yeah. Real streaming.
We're real streamers. Look at me stream.
We're real streamers now.
We're gonna stream them all.
Stream. We gotta stream them all. Stream them on.
Well, it's funny that you said that because that is going to be the title of the next segment that we're going to be moving into. But or sort of. But we still haven't quite decided on a location. Yorkshire's just the journey that gets us there. So let's have a think. We could go to Paris and just shoot the Eiffel Tower like Eurovision.
I mean, fine. Yeah, we could do that. I thought the chat was choosing where we were going to go.
Let's let chat choose.
Chat, it's up to you. Choose our fate.
Does chat want to go back to the ball pit? Fine, we'll go back to the bloody ball pit.
Alright, we're in the ball pit. Please don't tell me that it's full of testicles, Martyn. Is that where we're going?
You can't see any testicles, but that does not mean
wall-to-wall testicles, but they are there. Okay, you can't see them, but they're there.
Alright. Does chat want the same ball pit, or can it just be so... Oh, I now found this... It's got to be the special ball pit that I randomly Googled the other day. No. Alright, hang on.
This is a very soft ball pit. I'm not 100% certain that this is what you meant, Martyn.
Oh, dear. Mind where you are with that ball pit. It's very sensitive. Right, come here.
Oh, goddamn.
Right.
Oh, God. I don't think anyone heard that.
Good.
Because I think the stream timed out, but yeah.
Did it? Very good. Very good. That's probably for the best.
It's probably for the best.
Probably for the best.
It's probably for the best.
Oh, they're buffering. Okay. Right.
They're buffering. It's all right. Let them buffer. It'll be okay. Buffering will end. No one will know the crimes that I have committed during the buffering period. Twitch was just like, no, it's too much. Someone from Twitch just went, no, not now.
Not now, no.
I've heard so much worse stuff than that on Twitch, and they chose me to censor. Good lord.
When was that? What happened?
What?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't know what happened.
What?
Oh, is that what the buffering means? Does that mean that they're censoring stuff?
No, no, I'm joking. No, I'm goofing.
Are they listening to this?
No, I'm goofing. No, it's not. That's not what the buffering means. The buffering is just internet latency. But, like, you know, I think in my headcanon, it's Twitch's way of soft censoring. Like, you know, when someone's about to say something too risque, Twitch just goes, buffer.
Quick,
and you sort of like,
put some buffer in the way before anyone has any nasty thoughts about anything.
Exactly.
I've only I keep going back to it, but I was so shocked to find out about like you can't feet. You can't see feet. Like, why not?
Actually, do you know what the rules about well, I can't remember what the actual clause is called now, but the rules about that have changed. So because RQ Streams is partnered, we get the partner emails about like what the upcoming changes are going to be and all of this sort of stuff. I get emails from them on the regular. And the most recent one, no word of a lie, the most recent one that I got from Twitch was, it's time to talk about hot tubs. I'm not even joking. The most recent email that I got from Twitch was, "It's time to talk about hot tubs," and it was like a 2 to 3 page email where they outlined all of their new TOS surrounding hot tub streaming,
Right.
which is why they've updated all of their terms of service recently.
So are we? So is it? Is the long and the short of it that we can or that we can't?
You can. No,
You
the
can.
long and the short of it is that you can. There are clauses in Twitch's TOS that talk about sexually suggestive behavior. So if you are actively like pressing the point, let's say, if you're actively laboring
pressing
the point,
pressing the point like really hard, and then you keep pressing the point
really hard. If you're pressing
the point
really hard, like then yeah, if you're really hammering the point, right? If you're really nailing the point, like railing the point,
over the point over and over and over and over again.
In and out from that point, then at that point your Twitch stream will probably get like banned.
All right, well that sounds like a goal
that
for
point
this
though.
one, doesn't it?
And I brought the Tub Club with me. Look, the Tub Club is here.
Tub Club, yeah, everyone loves Tub Club. Right,
dude. If I had a hot tub, I would stream from a hot tub. That's all I'm saying.
That's good, and it's getting to the stage
I would absolutely stream from a hot tub.
Why
wouldn't you?
Yeah, no. Have you started getting vaccinated and stuff yet? Is there
no, my first vaccine is next week. That's why I can't stream next Saturday. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm getting vaxxed on Friday next week. And then after that, the stream is on Saturday, but I decided to soft cancel it for myself just because I was like, well, I'm probably not going to be able to make it. So we've put like a load of other content in place instead.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I was going to ask you, I was going to nick your slot. I'll be like, can I have your slot? And you're like, no, we'll put other things there. It's like, that's fine.
No, man, we've got some really cool stuff. Am I allowed to do plugs on your channel? Is that okay?
You can plug wherever you want.
Dude, so next Mike hot tub stream went. So next week, it's not going to be a hot tub stream. Next week, Bryn is actually going to be taking my slot because it is his birthday and it's also the 6-year anniversary of Rusty Quill. And that's going to happen next Saturday. So he's going to be streaming from 4 BST over on RQ Streams. He's got a whole load of special guests, and like it's Saturday the 12th. So like he's got a whole load of special guests that he's bringing with him. He's got like a load of cool stuff lined up. I'm supporting him and helping him as much as I can pull it together. Yeah. There are gonna be some faces on RQ streams that you haven't seen in a while, and I'm fairly certain you're going to enjoy. So stay tuned for that. More information to come in the week.
You're so good at plugging. You're like the best plugger that I've streamed with so far.
I love plugging.
You love plugging, do you?
I love a plug. I love a plug. Honestly, just cram them all in. Just cram plugs into me, and I'll spit them back out again. Honestly, it's fine.
Good, marvelous. All right. Without further ado, we're gonna go into UM Unplayed Bots in the ball pit.
Look at where we are now.
So we're back in the ball pit, and we've got our, because it's Saturday morning nonsense. You've got to have like some randomly overly marketable like anime brightly coloured show to get everyone involved, to get everyone coming back. So yeah, this is us, UM Blade Bots.
UM Blade Bots. Oh man, who's your UM Blade bot?
I've got Pink Evil Ranger Slayer. And this one's yours, XVmon from Digimon Season 2.
Oh man, I get XVmon. Oh my god! Wait, was Season 2 where they incorporated the Uber what are they called? The Digi oh fuck! What are they called? Not the evil.
They were a thing in the Season 2. What else did they have? They did like the combined ones.
Yes, yes, that's what I was going for. Yes. Because what were they called? They weren't called evolutions. They were called
Digivolutions.
Were they Digivolutions? Did I actually get that right?
Yeah, I think so. I'll be honest. My Digimon knowledge is a little bit shaky. It's mostly I know the movie really well because I really like the movie. I think the movie's really good because it's like 3 movies in one movie.
I haven't seen the movie. I actually haven't seen the movie.
This needs to be a thing that we watch, Mike. We're going to have a watch party for the Digimon movie.
Martyn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Martyn.
Yeah, Mike.
If we hold on, where's my gain? Martyn, if we actually do, are you actually gonna turn up this time? Are you actually gonna be there this time? Because last time, Martyn, we were waiting for you, Martyn. We were waiting for you real bad, and you were in Euston. You ditched us for Euston Station.
Getting called out right in my ears by Tim Stoker's really intimate.
Oh god! Quick, before I blow my headphones out, I've actually turned the gain all the way back down again.
That was beautiful. Thanks for that. That was nice. Yes, I will. I'll be much better. I promise. I'm sorry. It was because it was Friday, and I may have been on the Raz. It's one of yours from a previous lifetime ago. When we did like Giving and Giving, and you were a character that had a drinking problem.
Oh yeah! Wasn't that when we were playing a Billionaire Banshee?
Billionaire Banshee, yeah. I love that game.
We were. Oh my god! Right. So chat. There's something I got to tell you, and that is the way. If you have seen Gaming and Giving and you've seen the way that we play Billionaire Banshee, that came from Martyn. That was not my idea. That was Martyn's idea, and I think I've tried to say this in every Gaming and Giving because Martyn deserves the credit for this. But that Martyn is genuinely the reason why. Because when we played it in 2016. I want to say was the first time we introduced Billionaire Banshee.
Yeah, it's difficult because I don't think we have any of those. We don't have any of those VODs from that time. But I think because that was streaming in your.
No, it can't have been because were you at that stream?
I was
when we did it in that living room
in the flat in where it was a giraffe.
Yeah. And there was a big giraffe. But did we play Billionaire? Did you bring Billionaire Banshee with you then?
I'm struggling to remember, and there hasn't been.
No, I can't remember either.
I don't know where the video footage is, so I've got no idea.
I'll find it somewhere. I've probably still got it somewhere. But if it wasn't that, it was 2017, and Martyn came in and said, "This is how I like to play it. Are you interested?" And I was like, absolutely yes. And so we ended up playing it like a dating sim, and that is the way that we've done it ever since. Just because. I mean, it was such a fucking good idea.
It is really good, isn't it? Because you just get all of them improvisers, and they're just they just fundamentally we all just want to date each other and have a reason to flirt with each other on stream.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, those were different. Them were different times. Hey, them were different times because there's only one person I flirt with these days properly.
Isn't there?
They know who they are.
Isn't it? It's interesting that someone else is just piping up in chat as well, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. You're such a fucking douche. But
I was always. Yeah, go on. You talk.
No, you go.
I was always a kid that used to stir shit at school and be like, well, who are you talking to? Doing some special effects here to make Mike's face go red and pink. Just cranking up.
The worst part is I set myself up for this bullshit. That's why. The worst part is I set myself up for this, and now I'm just swimming in this mire of embarrassment.
Yeah, hide in the balls. Just dive into the ball. Dive into the balls for a little bit.
I'm going down, boy.
Let's just have a swim around in the balls.
My balls!
My balls.
Mine!
Yeah.
Help!
Oh wait, you stuck. Oh, I'll dive in after you. Hang on. Whee!
Don't throw me there.
Wait, let's bring you out. Alright, bring you out. I'm pulling you out. I'm pulling you out. I've got you. Alright, there we go. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, you nearly drowned.
I did. I nearly drowned in balls then.
Yeah, there were so many balls in your mouth. I was scared.
Since university. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. It's such a. Oh my god, it's such a. That was a time. That was a time.
Wasn't it?
Thank you, Martyn. You saved me. You saved me.
I did save you, didn't I?
Oh man, Rin's as well. Flipping heck. Do you know Rin, Martin?
Oh no, I don't know Rin. Haven't met Rin. Hello,
Nixon
Rin.
is another streamer that that I know.
Welcome.
Me, Rin, and Lucky play Destiny together, and she's super cool. She's super cool. Like you'll have to meet her at some point. She's super cool.
Rin's leafing already. They're taking one look at this, and they're just like, no, I don't know what I'm confused.
Literally. Like, oh my god, that's hilarious. Literally, Rin comes in, sees me making testicle jokes, and then it's just like, cheers, lads.
Testicle jokes, Mike. I haven't had a single joke from you about testicles.
Testicle joke.
Testicle.
It's because, Martin, when the testy calls, you answer.
Yes, when the testy calls.
I feel like I need another shower.
I know, right? I am definitely having a shower after this. You know, like
I literally had a shower just before this. Literally just before this. Yeah.
You should have cleansed yourself after. I think you should have planned. Come in dirty, and then like leave, and then clean yourself.
Martin, that's my secret. I'm always filth. It's just that people don't realize this. Like I try to present wholesome, but occasionally it just dips into absolute filth and then comes back again. Yeah. I think that's the vibe that I sort of create in in all of the chats that I have at the moment. But
and
yeah,
I was like, I can't add anything to my coffee. I'm just gonna have a shot. I'm just gonna have the caffeine.
It's already on the whiskey coffees.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Actually, I might. Do you know what? I might actually have like a gin before I stream later.
That's
you know, it'll be 4 in the afternoon by that point.
Yeah, that's fine.
I might actually have a gin.
Of all the spirits, I think gin's one of my favourite ones because it's a nice sipper. Like you can have like a sip of it and it's got like flavour to it. Like, I don't like vodka because it's just like.
Oh no, man! I hate vodka. Well, oh, yeah, I hate vodka. Like, I know people who really like vodka, and that's fine. It's just not my spirit. Like, for me, like, if there's vodka in a drink, I can always taste the vodka, and it's horrible for me.
Exactly.
I'm much more of a fan of, like, sweeter things. I drink anything, like, pretty much anything, and I'll try anything. But, like, I just really don't like vodka. It's, like, fucking, it's just not nice. It's just not enjoyable. I much prefer.
Just mentioned Beetleborgs. I bloody love Beetleborgs. That was a mint show.
What's Beetleborgs?
Big bad Beetleborgs were these like three typical average kids fall inside a haunted mansion and then they free a ghost and then they become Beetleborgs. The Beetleborgs are in a comic in the show and they get turned into these comic book characters. But when they get the comic book characters created, they also turn. So in the show, there's a Beetleborgs comic, and then they turn into the superheroes from that comic. But when they get turned into superheroes, they also bring out the evil people from that comic book. I've forgotten how much I know about Beetleborgs and how much I.
Wow, you know a lot about. I'm looking it up now.
It was one of Beetleborgs. It was one of the Saban shows. So Saban basically realized that they learned how to make like, essentially like really cheap children's TV was just to go to Japan and just steal all of their TV and then put like American kids on it.
Right.
And that's how. So they're Power Rangers, VR Troopers. They did Masked Rider, and these were all based on like Japanese shows.
Wait,
like
hold on.
Rider and Super Sentai. Yeah.
I remember this. Oh my god, I actually do recognize this. Like, there's something in the deepest recesses of my mind that's going, I used to watch this.
This is all GMTV on Saturday mornings. So, like,
damn.
Yeah, this is partly what sort of inspired, like, this idea of, like, coming on a Saturday morning and having, like, big, vibrant, like, anime, like, loud things and storytelling. Because, like, that's what excited me as a kid. And that's that's like my kind of vibe that I like to do. And, yeah.
Oh my god.
Trying to think, I must have had Beetleborgs toys, but I don't think I've got any to hand to throw into the
man, I actually remember. I think one of my friends actually had Beetleborgs toys when I was younger. Because one of the things that I could never really get, like, I mean, my family didn't come from a lot of money, so one of the things that I could never really get was like toys of show shows that I liked. That's actually only something I've been able to do since I started earning my own money.
Yeah.
And so like I never. Yeah, exactly right. I never got anything like the Beetleborgs, but my mates used to have them, and I remember actually watching this show when I was younger, and I've just forgotten everything about it. Like all of my mates had things like Bionicles. I see Lucky like used to like play with Bionicles as well.
Yeah, I like Bionicles.
Like Bionicles and what else was there? Stingray. Captain Scarlet,
again, like puppets and stuff. Like they just find these things that kids would like, and then they just keep making like the same show basically over and over again, like Stingray, Thunderbirds, like whatever the other ones.
Yeah, exactly.
I loved it in Thunderbird, and in that style of thing where you'd have the puppets and they'd like derp around, and then they do a really close zoom in of like hands doing things. There's a lot of like really intricate like hand stuff. It's like, oh look, it's taking it out of a box.
Yeah, oh look, but it could be real. And then it like cuts back out to a wide shot, and it's just like, off we go.
And like they'd always like, there'd be a lot of trouble in space. Like there was always there was so much trouble in space, and they were the only people that could go to space. Like all these governments flying people into space, and Thunderbirds are like, we got to go rescue another guy again. Like
but this was the worst part, right? Because Thunderbird 5 was always in space, right? And there was always one person on that entire space station.
Yeah, it was
and when I was a kid,
yeah,
that's right. Yeah, when I was a kid, like I used to think, because there were all the other Thunderbirds that lived on Tracy Island with the people who piloted them, and as a kid, I was always like, but doesn't he ever get to play with the other guys? And Thunderbird 3 could go to space if it so chose, because that was the point of it.
Yeah.
But like, I think they only did in like 2 episodes that I remember watching. So there's just this fucking dude in space and everyone's like, yeah, don't worry,
he's fine. He likes it there. Yeah, that's his job.
Yeah, and then all the others are like, hey, we get to go fly to like really exotic places and do whatever. And there's this guy
bloody island with a swimming pool that can move. Like,
oh my god! Do you know what? My dream forever was to have a swimming pool that opened up and there was something underneath it.
Yes.
Like it didn't even matter what it was. It was just the idea of a swimming pool being able to like move and then there being something underneath the pool.
They must have got the same contractor from like X-Men, Xavier's University. And he's like, can you do it? Oh yeah, Xavier's there, and he's like, hello, I'm Professor Xavier. Can I have one of those Tracy Island pools, please? The one that moves out of the way so the spaceship can fly out of it. I'll take one of those, or maybe 2, or depending on how many jets I can afford right now. There's so much money involved in like so many superhero shows. It's just like, actually, we're just really rich.
The contractor's just like, yeah, don't worry about it, mate. Actually, already got a blueprint for that right here.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, like he just like walks over and he's just got the plans from Tracy Island, and Professor Xavier is just like, I think I recognise that as a contractor. It's like, nah, mate, nah, it's bespoke, eh? It's bespoke, yeah? It's one of a kind, yeah? Like, you know, you don't, nah, it's all right, don't worry.
And then he's just there secondly going, I think the rate is going to be a lot cheaper than you expect. And it's like just getting it for free. Professor Xavier's like the most evil character in like all of the Marvel universe. He's just like, let me just like
psychically...
you go.
Using Cerebro to like search for better prices for specific pool designs that he wants.
I don't need to use Google. I'm just going to search people's brains directly.
Yeah, exactly. How much would this contractor make a moving pool for? Oh, I'll go with them.
You should turn that into... Maybe that's what Google is. It's just Cerebro, but monetized to read people's brains.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God. That's,
Yeah. Machine learning is all a bit con. It's actually just mutants from the X-Men universe. It's all real.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no.
Right, which means that he's listening right now, and we're just there streaming it all.
Exactly. He's actually on board with this right now. Like Professor Xavier's out there like, I've been rumbled. He's like packing up a suitcase. He's like moving his mansion using like rockets and stuff like that. He's like opening all of his pools and removing all of the jets from them. Oh my god.
Oh no, there's a new powerful bald man in town. This one has a beard.
His name is Martyn. Martyn, yes, Martyn. Yeah.
I like your creepy Xavier. That's very good. It's like, yeah.
Creepy Xavier. No. Well, actually, it spawns. There's this stupid voice that I do only for April, really.
Let's
This
hear your
stupid
voice.
voice.
Yeah.
It's a one-line voice, literally, that I do because April and me have a running internal joke about Gary Chapman.
Joke inside you.
It's just like a stupid little inside joke that we say to each other, but it makes each other giggle, and like that's basically what our whole vibe is just me and April making each other laugh. That's basically how our friendship
works.
Making
April laugh. She's got a filthy giggle. It's nice.
And so whenever April comes up with like a good idea, like we'll be talking about I don't know, like making some new like artwork for something, or we'll be talking about like playing games together or whatever, I'll go, yes, pick this game, yes. And that's literally it. Yes, pick me, yes. Okay, yeah. I think I did it on stream one time when I was playing Doom and Gloom, and that is literally I did that because I knew April was watching and I knew it would make her laugh. Yeah. So literally,
I love.
It's just a one fucking line.
I love making individuals laugh, just going after one person and being like, "This is a joke for what? Well, one of you. Only one of you is gonna get this joke, and that's like fine. Like you'll like be having like a conversation in Discord or like and you'll have like a really limited audience of a joke, and then you say it and then they're like and everyone else is just like,
well, the thing is, right, I actually do that as well all the time.
Really?
It's just that like I try and make it as applicable to everyone as I can. Yeah. But there are a lot of jokes that I do that are targeted at one person, and I hope they always know who they are. Like, but there's always one person that I know that joke will land with, like, properly. And so, like, I do it for them. Like, all of the stuff that I do, because I wind up our chat a lot. I wind up our chat a lot.
No, I don't believe it.
And like I hate crime a lot. So like for me, there are jokes that I bring from Discord into RQ streams, and like I know that there are specific people who will pick up those jokes, and also there are friends of mine who occasionally watch. Like my best mate has actually been watching a lot of my streams.
Oh, really?
God bless him. Yeah. And so like one of my best mates at least. Anyway, I'm not sure about the other one. But like it's one of those things where I will land a joke specifically because I know he's watching, and like it's just one of those things. It's one of those things. And then I do jokes that I know because we have a load of Lucky's community that comes over to see us, like occasionally. So I'll do jokes that I know.
Use that Poggers thing, don't you? And I'm trying to create a rival one called Tazzers because of the Pog Taz.
Well, Poggers is like a general Twitch thing, except normally, whenever I get too excited on Twitch, I'll yell "Let's go gamers." That's sort of like my go-to. And then if I'm winding up Lucky's people, it'll be "Let's go Big Pog" or something like that.
Let's go Big Pog. That's my strategy.
You've got to. It's not the BBC radio voice though. It's not. Let's go Big Pog. It's got to push it from the bottom of your lungs up your body. Like it's got to come from like the deepest recesses of your core. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, sure. So
what? So you got to engage. You got to engage your like abdominals to be able to push this through, right? You got to engage your abdominals because it really comes from like down here. Okay. It's like properly. Let's go, gamers. Let's go. Like that.
All right, let's go. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go, gamers. Let's go. How's that?
Let's go, Big Pog. Let's go.
Let's go, Big Pog.
See, it's that.
Should have done noise crimes, but well, chat's used to me by now.
Yeah, man. You like it feels so good. You like push it up through your entire body. It feels great.
I really like the more kind of the like when you're on stream, you realize that you can like get like really hyped about doing stuff, and like you get like moving and dancing, and it's just like
I do a little occasionally, like a little
Look, Lucky's going.
Yeah, there you go. See, look, see. Yeah. We throw it out there, and this is what you get back, and that's what I love about Twitch is you throw this stuff out there, and like it's hilarious because fun.
I need to get to it. I still haven't got to affiliate. I'm super new. I was like being like unsigned band and stuff. So I haven't even got any of like my own emojis or anything yet. But
oh man, you'll get there. Have you thought about what emotes you want?
So I do like a bit of pixel art. So what I'll probably do is I'll go back and do like some of the crimes, but as pixel art, so I don't have to like worry about copyright or anything.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Because I'm thinking like with pixel art's that good thing where like the resolution is so low that like you can say that something is something and it actually like someone could look at it and be like, I don't know what that is, and it's not going to come up in any like automated thing, and people don't.
Of course not. Yeah. No,
so,
of course
like,
not.
even if we know the names of it in chat, so one thing that's definitely going to be there is an Alex face.
Of course.
But pixelated with like one eyebrow up, so that you know it's him.
Thinking about it, the day you get to affiliate, it's just going to be like, some people think I'm bonkers. It'll just be you like fucking going for it on screen. It'll just be like flashing images all over the place. Oh my lord. Boof, 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 boof. Yeah. So the Alex face.
Yeah.
The pixel Alex face.
Pixel Alex face. Anna's saying I can get some booty shorts, so like I'll be sub-licensing Anna's booty shorts for things because that's definitely their thing.
I actually own a pair of booty shorts that on the bum say deploy the big one. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Does make me feel very beautiful. Shall I go get them?
Yeah, please do.
I gotta get them.
Yeah, I can vamp for.
All right.
I can vamp for.
You
vamp for 5 minutes. Yeah, I can vamp. It's much longer than 5 minutes.
All right. Hold on. I'll go get the booty shorts. Hold on.
Oh mate, I hope chat is enjoying today's stream. I've been like looking forward to this for a while, getting Mike on, and it's been really exciting. It's been really fun. Back in the ball pit because that's just fundamentally where people want to be. Oh, thank you very much, Joe. You're really fun. Oh, here they come.
Hello.
And it's back. We're back.
We're back in the room. There you go. These are the booty shorts. These were actually sent to me by a fan, and you know what? I wear them unironically because they're so comfortable.
I do love that about booty shorts. Is how it's just nice to have your legs out. Oh, look at those!
Deploy the big one.
Deploy the big one. That's
because that's one of the phrases that I used to use when I started streaming, and it's one of the phrases that actually was like a heritage Discord thing. Where there used to be one person who I haven't actually seen in our Discord for a very long time. Who whenever something good happened, we used to deploy the big one, which is where we would basically spam like the toot emoji, and so they used to deploying the big one was 3 of those in a row, and so that's why we had this, which is deploy the big one, and that's why it's now written on my ass cheeks.
I like it. That's because where it should be. Yeah, that's where it belongs.
That's exactly. Yeah, I'm glad you think so. I'll stick them on in a minute. I'll do a really smooth transition. I'll give you a show over here in my big purple room.
Beautiful, yeah. Which
yeah, boy.
I don't have any. Oh. Who you seen?
It's there. It's in the chat. The big one. Oh, I haven't seen the big one in such a long time. Yeah, the big one's in chat right now.
Where am I looking?
The big one. Oh my god. It's like it brings back such good memories. It brings back such good memories of like when I started streaming and like when we built RQ streams and like all of this stuff.
I think it's not because I've been sort of chatting about when I get my guests on about sort of their original like ideas and like their history and stuff, because I feel like we make a lot of content, but like people don't really know like what people don't really know our story that well because we don't like tell it all the time. So
that's true.
With yourself, like what was your story about coming into Rusty Quill? Like how was it that you kind of found out, and then like what did that look like in terms of like video and audio and editing and things?
Dude, this is a long story, so I'll keep it clipped. I'll keep it clipped. But fundamentally, where I pitched in was about 5 or 6. No, wait, no, it must be even longer than that now. Fuck, how old am I? Jesus. About 8 years ago. Jesus Christ. About 8 years ago, I was sat on my sofa watching. Shut up, Lucky. I was sat on my sofa watching some Yogscast content. And I was watching some like stuff because Twitch had only really like just started to take off around that time, and I was watching like loads of live stream stuff, and like I was looking at it and I sat there and I was like, I can definitely do better than that.
Yeah.
And so I made a plan
Yeah.
that I wanted to become a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And so I worked out what kind of equipment I would need to buy. I worked out what I was going to do. I formulated a plan. Like, I actually originally, way back in the day, I actually was meant to be YouTubing with my best friend. And the idea was that we were going to have a 2-part YouTube channel where he would do like interesting, weird indie games that anyone could play. Like, so you don't need like heavy graphics loads or, like a whacking great big GPU. Like, you could literally just play it. And I was going to do the slightly bigger like games that were slightly less accessible in terms of like graphics processing, but were more on topic.
Yeah.
So I bought a load of equipment and I like got myself ready to get going. About a year later, I actually started my YouTube channel, where we both started making content. The unfortunate thing was that I actually made a load more content than my mate.
Oh, right, I see, yeah.
So here's the thing, that idea kind of sort of fell apart because like I'd say about 80% of the content on the channel was mine.
Was yourself, yeah.
And the rest was his.
It's funny because it kind of reminds me of like in creative projects where you get like bands and different people like fall into different roles and some people just...
It was that.
Things,
Yeah, we had loads of talks about it. We had some really difficult discussions around the time because, like, I basically said to him, "Look, are you even willing to try?" At one point, and he was like, "Well, actually, I don't know if this is for me." And I was like, "Okay, fine." And we went our separate ways. And I carried on the channel. Literally, we were singing that into the distance, like into the middle distance, and all of that stuff. And yeah, like we parted very amicably. We're still mates. We're still best mates now. But like, it's just creatively, we were coming from different places. And so I carried on making content for the channel for as long as I could. Then one day, I caught wind of someone who was looking to rent out equipment, audio equipment.
Yes.
And so the deal was, I heard I think it was over Facebook from my ex, my girlfriend at the time, that that there was this person who was looking to rent out equipment with a view that you could borrow the equipment, but you had to put their brand on anything you produced while you were using it. So you could use the equipment for free.
Yeah.
It was just that you had to put their branding on it.
Yeah.
It was very good. But me being very cheeky and a little bit of a hustler, I was like, I bet you I can get a better deal than that.
I'm aware of you for this. You always acquire cool stuff. Like, carry on.
So I called them at the time, and I said, "Hey, would you like to come over for a meeting? I understand you're a content creator, and perhaps we can make some content together." Yeah. And this person was Alex Newell. Yeah. And so I had Alex come over to my house. We cooked dinner, or I made dinner for him. Oh, nice. We sat down and had a really, really long chat about like audio editing, video editing, all of that sort of stuff. Yeah. Then we made a load of content together. So we played a load of indie games, like what was it, Osmosis. I think we played Tharsis together, and a couple of other bits and pieces in between. And that was a load of fun. And by the end of it, Alex was like, so, that was a really good chat. And I was like, yeah, well, I'd actually like to work with you again in the future, if you're up for it. And he was like, yeah, definitely.
To Alex.
Yeah. So here we are. Yeah. Like a few years. No, it wasn't even years. It was a few months down the line. I got a call from Alex basically saying, look, I would like to bring video into Rusty Quill. And I really enjoyed working with you. Yeah. Is that something you would be interested in? The caveat is that you would have to work for me as an audio editor, because that's what we need right now. But with a view long term, you'll be able to actually like work in video, and we'll give you a full video production role. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, great. And in that phone call, I became the lead editor of the Magnus Archives.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so I was the lead editor of the Magnus Archives for seasons 1, 2, and 3. I then trained our first gen editors up.
3.
Yeah. It was like at the start of season 3 was the crossover. Yeah. So I was the lead editor for seasons 1 and 2. At the beginning of 3, I had trained our editors, and they started to take over from me. And then I started to move into a video role. That's when I started producing things like Rusty Bits. That's when I started producing things like, which actually the name was again from Martyn.
I remember that name.
Rusty Bits. That name was from Martyn as well. But like, yeah, I started producing those. I started producing other things. I then started to talk to Alex about Twitch. And then, about 2 years down the line further, Alex finally let me start up RQ Streams as it stands today.
Yes.
So, literally, this is like an 8-year journey that I have taken to be able to get to where I am now, which is the head of video for Rusty Quill with a streaming channel. I'm going to be starting my own streaming channel, hopefully fairly soon, and like all the other stuff that comes with that, like the 6,000 people who are following me on Twitter, the 1,000 who are following me on Instagram, like all of that stuff.
All them people.
Like, all those people, our huge community, our massive supportive community.
I know, right?
Like, yeah.
That's so great.
These things take time.
Because like this for both of us takes a lot of validation. Like to just keep like it's just nice. It's just nice to just have people like show up and just be like, oh, you came to see this. You came to the ball pit to hang out with Mike and Martyn.
Exactly, right?
Really nice.
I'll tell you what, Martyn. There are days, genuinely, when I nearly quit. Like
Really?
there
I
are.
know, yeah.
There are several times where I was actually on the phone to someone saying, I don't think I can do this anymore.
I didn't know
like
this,
that genuinely were days. I'm sure you've probably experienced this as well, but there are days when you just can't, right?
Absolutely, because like when you're working in a creative space, because it's not the normal part of it. Like you can take with work, you can kind of say to yourself, like, this isn't who I am, and just sort of get on and be like, oh, I just want to get on with it. But when it's creative stuff and it's something that you're like putting out there, it's all coming from your own ideas, and it's all coming from like your own experiences, and you need to feeling validated in yourself is like really important. This is why I really plug therapy, because it's like really good for that.
Well, I mean, there's a big reason why I'm the advocate of mental health that I am today. Like, there's a big reason why I'm that, and it's because not only my own experiences, but the fact that I studied mental health in university for a long time, and you can just instantly see the benefit of these things, but a lot of people can't. And so there's a reason why I use my platform to say talking about mental health is okay. Like, it's okay to say I'm having a bad day today. It's actually much better that you do, because then people can help you. Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff that I try and put out there using the platform that I have, and every day I just hope that I'm doing it in the right way.
Absolutely.
You know? And that's why there are days. That's why there are dark days when I'm like in a ball crying on my bed because I don't know if I've done something right or things have just piled way up on top of me and I don't know what to do. But like, your friends help you through. That's the main thing. Your friends help you through and they get you through those times. And then eventually you come back bigger, stronger, harder, and you push more and you do another thing and it goes really well or it goes really badly and you rework it and you do it again. Yeah. You know, like, but it takes, as Martyn's saying, it just takes that little bit of you, because there's always a bit of me in everything that I produce. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I'm sure you've had similar experiences with all the stuff that you do, because you do immense amounts of stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. Because it's like I've realised that for me, it's not necessarily, a lot of it is the enjoyment of the process of creating, and less about the products that I put out there at the end. I'm more just like, which makes it sound like, oh right, so you just like making shit, do you, Martyn? It's like, kind of.
Sometimes people do. That's the truth. Right? That's the truth. Sometimes it's about the journey, and sometimes it's about the product. And you will find everyone between those two spectrums. Like, for me, it's very much both. Like, I love the journey of creating streaming content. I love the journey of creating YouTube content, because it is a journey. Like, there are days when my editor genuinely makes me howl with laughter because she's recut, my editor Resne, she's recut like a load of our stuff to just be really funny. And like, I just watch it all over again because I love to see the journey that she has gone on, because she has, I mean, you guys won't see this yet because it's all secret projects and stuff, but like she has come on such a journey from where she started to where she is now, and it's that bit that I love. It's that seeing the difference between these two states.
Yeah.
And if I'll tell you what, if I may, if you want to see where my journey started, my first ever YouTube video is still available on the internet. If you want to see what that looks like, you can go onto my old YouTube channel, the Happy Go Lucky Scamps, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the videos thing. It's a Dragon Age Origins video. It was my first ever video of my first ever thing that I made as a YouTuber and as a content creator. Look at that, and then look at my most recent stream. That is the journey. And the product is what I'm proudest of. Are you doing it right now?
Yeah, 6 years ago.
You sounded like the baby covered in peanut butter. You doing it right now?
Yeah. There it is, ladies and gents. Yeah. You can't see
there
it.
It is.
Yeah.
That's actually it. Yeah, that is actually it.
I'll add it to a playlist that I'm going to watch later.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Hi, I'm Mike. Yeah. Oh, because people don't know about your real voice, do they, Mike?
No, they don't. Yeah, no, they think that I sound like this all the time.
They do.
But the truth is that
real life Mike voice, which for the first time, ladies and gents, Mike's about to do for us about how he really sounds truly inside.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I've got to turn off my voice modulation unit. Hold on, sorry. Give me.
You got to do. Yeah, there's a lot of augmentation that goes into Mike's voice.
Sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry. It's a safe space.
Hi everyone. So this is why I actually sound. I'm really sorry about the lies for this long, but
there we go.
I haven't actually really done this for a very long time. Rode microphones actually give you like a really great modulation on your voice. I've actually got an entire stack of equipment just over here that modulates everything that I do. So it's just over here in the corner, and I have to turn it all on just before I start streaming. So it's hold on. There we go. So yeah, that's the difference, really. That's not even the XLR either. This is just standard voice modulation. That's it.
It's just all filters, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I've got like a rack of machinery, literally just over to the right over here that I have to flip it all on every time. Oh my god, it's yeah. You throw your voice through all of that rack, and then eventually it comes out like this, sexy AF.
Yeah, sexy AF.
Yeah. That's what I go for.
No, we know, Mike. Don't worry.
Yeah. At all those meetups, yeah, I know. Cassidy's just like, you fooled us at all of those meetups that we've been to too.
It's
like, you didn't see. I have a little microphone and a speaker, and the rack is literally, it's just wirelessly connected. So what you're actually hearing is the modulation through a speaker.
I always have to show up as the IT engineer to sort it out. Like, I'll be there, like, typing away, fixing errors on his rack while he goes around chatting to people with his sexy voice.
That's why Martyn isn't ever at any of the meetups that we've done so far, is because he's always busy in the back, sort of like...
I'm always busy in the back, that is where I am, yeah.
He's always busy in the back. Martyn's always busy in the back.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, this is why you've got Reese, right? Because they are a fantastic IT assistant, and actually now you can get Reese on this in the future, so Reese can be busy in the back while you're busy in the front.
I feel bad bringing my helpers into it, but yeah, that's true. And
yeah.
Well, get them both involved.
But so look, it's fine. I know that Reese loves a good rack, so I'm sure that they'd be happy to sort of be busy right back there for a while. So, like, I'm sure it'll be okay, unless you ever want to swap, because then you could take the back and Reese could take the back and you could take the rack. It's entirely up to you.
Well, yeah, we'll do a back rack like split.
Back rack swap, yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That's an official, that's a real
the classic.
thing. It's definitely a thing. Oh yes, Cassidy. Yes, I've always been a bad cow. just
I've always been a bad cow.
What's my deep voice?
Lord, oh Lord.
I'm a bad cow.
I'm a bad cow.
Is that something I can do? I'm trying to think if I can get
God, what's happening now?
I'm just trying to think like what like I feel like I need to do. I feel like there needs to be another. I don't have a scene ready, but like that hasn't stopped me before.
I genuinely asked Callum if I could do an ad read that way once.
Oh yeah.
I genuinely asked him if I could do like the full sort of like film
voice.
trailer advertiser voice.
Yeah.
All the way at the bottom of the register, so it's like, now coming to you today from this specific place in South London is but he never let me do it. He never let me do it. I also asked him if I could do like a full YouTuber streamer one where I had to stand up to be able to do it. Like normally I have like a load of like towels and stuff that I put over the top of me, but like I actually had to stand up. I raised my microphone all the way up and I was basically just stood here like, what's up, guys? It's me, Mike Lebeau, coming at you for another advert. I'm like, yeah, like the full really annoying YouTuber voice. And no, he didn't. That didn't sail either, unfortunately. That ship stayed firmly docked.
I want to fully unlock all of your creative potential, Mike.
I know that you do, Martin. That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
That's fundamentally what I just like doing. It's just like hanging out and making nonsense with people, just enjoying ourselves. It's like, yeah, we don't need to like worry about like views or selling stuff. Just let's have fun and see what happens.
Man, I don't give a fuck about selling stuff. I don't give a fuck about any of that. Like, the people that we've partnered with over time, right, on Arky Streams, all of the partners that we've had, I've made them very aware that, like, we have no obligation to sell their stuff. Like, they are there for the ride. And, like, if they get sales, great. If they don't, fine. But, like, we're not going to flog stuff on their behalf. Like, we'll promote it.
Yeah.
But we won't do anything beyond that. That's literally it. Like, and that's because of like integrity more than anything. It's because I would never ever want our chat to think that we've like sold out to some whatever. So like even when we're like doing stuff, we do fuck that noise. Fuck that noise.
And then we'll make nice things that we think people will like. And then like
it's like if you want to be part of this, right? You look at the journey, you look at the product, and you go, right, if you want to be part of that, great. Like we'll bring you on board. That is not going to change for you, advertiser, whoever you may be. Exactly. So like either you like that and that's what we give you, or you don't, and you don't get involved. Like it is literally one of those two things. It's very binary.
Absolutely is, yeah. And
absolutely.
Yeah. I like to do. I do just love making stuff and just hanging out and chatting with stuff and like the whole we call each other nerds and geeks because like it's kind of ironic at this stage because it's just like they're just fun people who like stuff. Like there's so many just fun people who like stuff and just want to talk about it and have like interesting knowledge and all have chat. Yeah, Anna calling me a nerd. Yeah, Anna's a nerd.
Martin. Do you know what I got the other day?
What'd you get the other day?
I'm so happy. Do you know what I got hold on.
No, I don't.
Do you know I fuck it. Hold on. Okay, all right. So I don't allow myself to buy myself that many like Funko Pops or anything like that. But I really want to get a collection, right?
Yeah,
so
no,
I
Funko
bought
Pops
one.
Are cool. Yeah. What'd you get?
I let myself buy one the other day because I for all of its flaws, I do quite like playing Overwatch. And
okay.
I do quite like playing Overwatch. So I bought a little Funko of the Tracer.
Oh,
yeah, right.
Cute. That's
I
really
know.
Cute.
I bought a little Tracer Funko Pop because I wanted to have it.
Yeah. Lucky did a cosplay of Tracer the other day, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah.
No. Really? What the hell? Are you being serious, Martin? I didn't know anything about that.
No, did you not?
No, I didn't know anything about that. No, I don't even know who you're talking about.
That's a
Lucky?
really cool.
No, sounds fake.
Sounds fake. Fake news.
Sounds fake. Sounds like fake news, mate. Sounds like fake news.
Chat's like busted.
Also, actually, there's
Yeah.
one more thing I can share with you. Seeing as we're talking about origins, do you know what? Do you know what I found the other day?
Nope.
I found for my own channel the first ever piece of commissioned concept art that I made for my own channel.
Oh, that's
Genuinely
cool.
commissioned and paid for.
Nice. Nice.
It's right here. Look.
Oh, you do this?
It's I didn't do this.
You
It
got
was
it
a friend of a friend who
Okay,
made
yeah.
this.
Oh,
But
my
that's
God.
me. That's me,
Yeah.
and that's my mate. And this was meant to be the concept for our banner art that
really cool.
we were using.
Nice old
And
thing, yeah.
I found that in my box of happiness the other week,
You have
and
a
it's
box
been
of
sat on my
happiness?
desk.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh shit!
No, I mean, it's
Yes,
fine. No,
I have a
that's
box
really...
of happiness. Yeah.
No, that's cool. Was it something that I think my therapist might have recommended something similar to just have like. It's just an object. I'm not going to ask you about what's in it. I think that's a bit
No,
personal.
let's talk about it. It's fine. I don't mind. So, like, it's yeah. No, I have a box that I call my box of happiness. It's a box that I actually bought my first ever pair of proper trainers in. Like
cool.
what are now my old beaten up Vans.
Yeah,
But like, yeah, my first ever pair of proper trainers. I kept the box for it, and I put all of the things that have made me happy over the years into the box. So there's like stuff in there from university. There's stuff in there from like from people who I've enjoyed hanging out with who either are or aren't in my life anymore. There's stuff in there from like specific events that I've been to or events that I've run. There's stuff in there that people have gifted to me. There's fan mail in there. Like there's loads of stuff in there. There's loads of stuff in there, and I put it all in this box. So that when I'm having like a really bad time and I want to sort of reminisce about the good times, I can just open the box and know that everything that I like is just in there.
Big old box of happiness, yeah. That's really
It's
cool.
in my little box of happiness. It sits just on top of my wardrobe, in plain sight. And like, yeah, it's just there. I'd recommend that everyone does something like that. Like, I recommend that everyone. You don't have to feel like a collector or a hoarder. Just have a box that is designated for things that make you feel good, and just put them all in the box. Like, and whenever you're having like a shitty day, just pop it. Pop that
box. Take it in. Take a big hit of happiness and be like, oh,
exactly.
Nice.
Get a big hit of happiness.
Oh, straight to the brain. Like, inhale it.
Yeah,
Chop it all up into a fine powder and inhale
happiness,
it.
yeah. That's some premium happiness. Just drinking it down like, that's some good happiness.
It's all fine powder now. That's not making me happy at all. This was a terrible idea. Why did I do this? All of my happiness is gone into fine powder. It's terrible now. This is awful. Everything's spiraling and getting worse. I hate this.
Fuck. Oh my god, just snorting powdered happiness. Fuck
What
me.
happened to all your happiness? Chopped it in powder and snorted it.
It's all cut up these days, boys. It's all cut up these days. Oh, fuck me.
I've been trying to
God.
secretly construct a last scene, and I haven't been able to do it yet, so I keep vamping.
We're on the last scene already.
Yeah, I know. I was going for 2 hours because I get like really sweaty and tired, and then I just start to sound like absolutely crazy. I've realised.
Don't you worry about it, me old mate. Come on then. What's our last scene? Take us to our final destination. Not like the films, because I don't want to die.
Well, yeah. So we should go back to our transitional period, and we'll inherit the UK Mon battlers, I think, as accompaniment. So let me just import that layer.
The UMon Blade
The
bot
UMon
battlers.
Blade bots.
Perfect. Yeah, let's bring them. We'll bring one of them with us on our magical
us.
adventure.
Yeah. And Dick. And
Dick. You can't just say Dick. You can't just say Dick. Over and over again. Dick. You can't just say Dick over Martin. You can't just say Martin. You can't just say Dick over and over again, Martin. You can't just say Dick over and over again, Martin. Dick over and over. Oh, here we go. Oh, we brought the UMon battlers with us on the
UMon battlers are sort of sort of straggling on there, and I'm barely holding on.
Oh, it feels good to be flying back round Yorkshire with you, Martin.
Back in Yorkshire again, aren't we?
He could. Back in sunny Yorkshire, with the hair that we stole from Mads Mikkelsen / Shia LaBeouf, and the UM battlers that we've got now from the ball pit. Oh God, stunning! I enjoyed my time in the ball pit with you, Martyn. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, we should definitely spend more time in the ball pit going forward.
I did enjoy my time in front of the White House with you as well, just to say.
Yeah, even with Mads peeking in over the top, like the
little Mads having a great time. Our Mads, as we say in the UK, our Mads. I don't know why we claim ownership of people in the UK, but whenever you want to show like affection, you say someone is our Mads.
Mine, yeah. This one is mine. I mean, that is a very British thing, isn't it? Just taking ownership of things. Be like, we earn this now. There's a whole sketch of like, what's it? It's like we have a flag now, isn't it? Like who's I forgot the guy's name.
The Izzard sketch.
Yeah.
But this is where I live. Do you have a flag? No. Well, then you can't play.
You're not allowed to play the game. It's like, all right. How do we get a flag? It's like, oh, you buy one from us. I
do love Eddie Izzard.
Oh, he's so good. He's like one of my favorites.
I was actually watching a film the other day for the first time, which was this film about trying to take a Yeti back to Mount Everest. And I can't remember what it was called. Yeah. But like, it turns out that Eddie Izzard plays the bad guy. And I was like, what the hell? I haven't heard Eddie Izzard in anything for a while. Because, like, Eddie's doing marathons these days, right?
Yeah, he just sets himself these tasks that are really hard. And he's like, I'm just going to do this. Like, and like, he doesn't, like, you see him doing it and he, like, struggles. But, like, he gets it done. And, like, it's so impressive to see.
It's nuts. Like, and the amount of money that's raised in the process and all of this sort of stuff, it's absolutely nuts. And I've got immense respect for Eddie Izzard. Like, immense respect. Because I know I couldn't do that. I just couldn't. I would die. I would try. I would sure as hell give it my best. But I just could not do that. Like, not at all. It would be too much.
It's, because it is like that, that just huge, monumental task that he just puts himself to it, and then he just belligerently does it, even like with doctors being like, you're doing yourself an injury, you know that, don't you? It's like, yes, and what? Like, so what? I'll do it when I'm injured. And it's like, do it in spite of the fact that, like, you might be in pain or whatnot. It's kind of inspirational, but also kind of like, I don't want to put myself through that. Like, you kind of see that and be like, I see him pushing himself to a limit that I just don't really want to do like that.
Yeah, right. And so apparently, right, big news. I also wasn't aware, but apparently Eddie Izzard uses she/her pronouns these days.
Yes, she does. If I've been misgendering her, I apologize.
I think it's okay, mate. I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware either. So we'll stick with she from now.
Yeah.
So like, basically, what was I going to say? So for the people who are lost, Eddie Izzard is a comedian who has been on the comedy circuit for decades now and has done quite a lot of work for, I think she's raised a lot of money for like the trans community, certainly the LGBTQIA plus community at large, and currently has done several marathons, even during the COVID pandemics, on treadmills, to be able to raise as much money as possible for various other charities as well. Like, honestly, Eddie Izzard is so funny and so dedicated. She is just an absolute powerhouse of an individual. And that's why I've got so much immense respect for her, because I mean, like, there's no one else in the world who could do this. Like, I do a lot for charity, or I try to do a lot for charity anyway, and I would do pretty much anything to raise money for a cause that I believed in. But, like, the fact that Eddie Izzard not only starts these immense things, but succeeds as well in, like, running... What? I can't remember how many was last time. Was it, like, one marathon in every continent around the world, back to back?
Just, something silly. Some silly amounts of things that they do.
Yeah, some fucking silliness like that. Like, seriously, it's unreal. But, like, oh my lord. Oh my lord, yeah. Like, you know, the beans thing that we have on RQ streams. I actually think that the lore of that is founded in an Eddie Izzard sketch.
Oh, is it?
Because that's
Oh,
the
that's
bees
interesting.
by Eddie Izzard. I'm fairly certain that's where that comes from. Honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you'd have to ask Nico because the here for the beans thing is his.
Nico's
But like,
lore.
I'm
I was speaking to him about his lore, and he's like, "Why is my brand all biscuits, Martyn?" It's just like, it's just whatever you lean into, like whatever you like.
to yourself, you dingus.
You made an
Oh my
entire
God.
like fan episode called like the Biscuit Factory, which if you haven't heard to this day, everyone needs to go listen to that because it's one of the best things in the whole world.
Not only does he have that, Martyn, but he played it twice on a Magnus special of RQ streams. And then he comes to me and is like, "Why does everyone just reference this?"
Because it's good.
Look, listen, let me be very, very clear about something. Like, me and Nico, all of the stuff that we do is goofs. Like, we really like each other in the background.
I didn't get that, though. It was very serious. Sorry.
Yeah, like, we get on super, super, super well in the background. I've never actually met Nico, but, like, I really want to. Because we've chatted so many times, and I really cannot wait to actually meet him for the first time properly. But the boy is a fucking liability. I mean, like, he's wonderful and glorious, but fuck me, sometimes I'm just like, "Nico, what are you doing?" And he just hard charges for it. It's so
is this, like,
funny.
On stream stuff, or is this like
about everything? Like, he does so much stuff, and the boy works so bloody hard.
Yeah,
but fuck me, is he a liability? And, like, I've talked with him about various different projects that he wants to work on. I helped him in a small way set up We Talk of Dreams. And I coach him about various bits and pieces as well. And, like, whenever we're in our coaching sessions, like, we'll always talk about, like, ideas that we want to try, new stuff that we want to do, things that we feel, things that we want to be able to do, places we want to go, stuff we want to attend. Like, we'll talk about all of this stuff. And then at some point, he'll go away, and he'll come back and be like, "Mark, I've added like 20 people to Comfort Crew," and I'll be like,
Got a whole universe now, Mikey boy.
"I'm making an extended Comfort Crew universe, like, you know." And I'm like, "Oh, Nico." And then sometimes he'll go away and he'll come back and be like, "Right, do you know what I did this time, Mike?" I'll be like, "What?" And he'll be like, "Turned lights around so they actually point at wall instead of at face, so we get softer lighting. Do you like it?" And I'm like, "Yes, Nico, but the problem is all of your lighting comes from one source and there's a demon behind you that looks like a giant shadow demon on your back wall." He's like, "Oh, yeah." I love him. I love him so much. Sometimes I just want to be that person who goes into his life and is just like, "Nico, it's okay. You stay there and I'll just do a couple of things. You know, when you come back, you can tell me if you like it."
Nice. I've been
genuinely.
I've been beavering away in the background, turning us into cow centaurs, and now we are.
Yeah!
Yay!
Cow tours!
Cow tours!
Cow tours! I've always wanted to be a cow tour.
We're cow tours
oh my
now.
God. Can you tilt me by like 15 degrees? Can you tilt me slightly to the left and make me like really shove me on this cow, Martyn? I want you to really shove me on this cow.
I didn't know you could tilt in OBS. Hang on, where's the tilt thing? Is it a transformation?
It's a transformation, yeah.
Which thing is it? Oh, I've lost my
rotate.
Layers. Oh, wait, is it right? Okay, so if I go here. And then I go to you. You push me to the limits of things. Is it a filter?
I'm pushing you past your limits, Martyn. We're going even further beyond, Martyn. You can do it.
All right. So I've only got like rotate by 90 degrees. Wait, is it a filter to tilt?
That's all right. Okay, rotate me by 90 degrees.
Rotate
me by 90 degrees, Martyn. Rotate me. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Rotate me.
It's gonna be the wrong way around. Which way do I want to go? I want to go anti-clockwise. All right.
Anti-clockwise. Martyn, you better shove me on this fucking cow right now. You better shove me right into this cow. You better shove me right into the fucking cow right now, Martyn. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to be shoved into this fucking cow. Shove me right into this fucking cow. I'm so fucking ready for this cow, Martyn. So fucking ready for this cow. I'm ready for this cow right now.
Wait,
yes,
yes,
Martyn. This is wanted. Yes.
Hang on. Let me. Right, this is right. Cow tours are different to centaurs. This is what they look like. Hang on.
This is what they actually look like, chat. This is what it's like to be a cow. This is what it's like to go even further beyond. Oh.
This is what. We are cow tours.
Oh my god, Martyn!
Yeah.
Martyn!
Martyn!
High five me!
High five!
High five! High five me! High five! Up a bit!
Oh!
Yay!
This is like the Hame but
Hold on, wait. We can wait. Hold on. If I turn my hand, no, this way, we can hold hands. Look. Wait, which way do I need to? There we go. Okay.
I don't know what.
Like this.
Like this.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Like this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, two gentle cow tours holding hands in a field owned by Microsoft. Oh.
By Microsoft, yeah. We're in XP right now.
We are in. And that, chat, is an example of a joke that I pitched at one specific individual.
There you go. Yeah, I feel like the stream has reached a climactic finale, and that we've had a nice, wonderful journey, and we're probably going to have other wonderful journeys at some other point, because I can't imagine that chat's going to forget about this anytime soon.
Probably, yeah, most likely. I'm very happy with how this has ended up. I'm going to be honest with you, Martyn. I wasn't aware. Oh my god, no, can we do one last thing?
Oh yeah, sure.
Can we do one last thing? Because we haven't brought the things that we brought along with us on the way. So can you put them into the scene?
See what we've got.
Can you think of an ingenious way to insert those things into the scene?
Alright, so let me just go through all the various bits and pieces I've got. So at some point we've got a
Mads Mikkelsen's Shia LaBeouf's hair.
Shia LaBeouf's hair. Which one? Some of them I've just named as like image 3, so this is gonna be exciting to try and pull everything together. Which one's you? Oh no, Wig was called Wig. That's a good name for it.
Wig was called Wig. That's good. Okay. Good old Bradley. Bradley Wiggins.
Bradley Wiggins.
That's a very niche cycling joke. I don't know if anyone's gonna get that. Who knows?
Do not know the cycling thing. So let's transition. Let's transition them one at a time. So we've got
perfect. Okay.
We've got Wiggy.
We got Wiggins. We got Wiggins in here. Wonderful. Oh my god. Okay. Now we need the bots.
We got the bots, yeah, which they're a different type of layer.
The booty bots. The booty bug bots. The booty.
Oh, actually,
Yugi.
You know what?
Yugi one bot.
You know what? They were already in the scene, and I hid them.
Oh.
They're
already here.
Oh wait, hang on. No, they're not. They don't seem to be showing. Why aren't they showing? What's happened to my magic box? It's still there.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Can I just?
All right, they're in there, and they're working in there. So why aren't they working in here? Do you want to be reset? What do you want? Let's try. Let's think about this, chat. Why does the computer just not want to do what I tell it to do? Can I do something? Why are you there? You're not in. What were the other things that we had? We had a sausage roll. Let's bring the sausage roll in.
The sausage roll as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could bring in the sausage roll if you do so wish.
Sausage roll. Oh right. I know. I just.
Sorry, I hope you don't mind. It's getting close to lunchtime, so I thought I'd just have a snack.
No,
you know?
Please do. All right.
Yeah, no worries. Do you want to join me in this as well when you're good and done?
Are we nomming?
Yeah.
I know I just said I was going to bring the sausage roll in, but I did manage to find the battle bots. They could just hide behind the cow.
Oh, the bots. Okay. Wow, you're really loading me up here, Martyn.
Oh yeah, you're carrying all of this. You asked for this, Mike.
Fucking hell. I'm carrying everything. I'm going to be a very heavy mooer by the end of this.
You're carrying the whole stream on your back.
I'm carrying the entire stream. The weight of my strimming prowess is carrying the entire stream.
You know what? Actually, hang on. All right. For the very last thing, what we'll do, Mike, between the two of us, is we'll both share the sausage roll.
Oh, wonderful.
Just leave. It is, of course.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry,
yeah, you go.
I savaged it a bit there.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Everyone realised that it is a what's our not meat substitute? Warn.
It's a vegan sausage roll. It's a corn sausage roll. It's warn sausage roll.
Warn.
It sounds like it's been under like car tires. Oh god damn. Oh god. I just lose myself sometimes when it's around sausage rolls.
I understand that completely.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think.
Well, Martyn, this has been an experience.
It has, hasn't it? It's definitely been an experience, both for us and for chat, and especially for chat.
And especially for chat. And especially for chat. Who is here.
Who is certainly still here.
Who is certainly present and is watching us savage sausage rolls. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Absolutely annihilating it.
I know, and it's yes. I'm always terrible at finishing. I'm just like I don't know when I'm. I don't. The other thing is that I don't actually know when I'm streaming next. I'll probably go to my normal slot of 10 PM on Tuesday, but I haven't got anything booked. Yeah.
Is I'm terrible at finishing the name of the stream?
Yes, it is. That shall forever be the name of this stream. Down the annals of time, we've known it as I'm terrible.
The annals of time. What, Annals here as well?
He is, yeah.
Oh my God.
He's been here the whole time, yeah.
Oh, he's in the chat. I thought you were in this field with us, but no.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't add anything else to this field right now. There's so many complicated layers.
Oh man, there are so many layers here that don't worry, it's fine. You don't have to bring Adele in here as well. Oh man, the Annals of Time is the title of Anil's sex tape apparently. Yeah. Oh my god, that's a shouldn't that be the? No, I'm not going there. No, I can't. I'm going to keep that one to myself. So, Martyn.
Mike.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.
Wait, hold on. Where are you? It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
So, Martyn.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to come back at some point?
Yeah, you can totally come back at some point, yeah.
Oh, perfect. I was worried for a minute then that I might not be invited back.
I don't know what the criteria are for failing to be allowed to come back into my stream. Other than, like, maybe you might be like, oh, this is strange, I don't like it here. Like, that's a valid thing. But,
right.
Yeah, we'll chat, we'll hang out tomorrow.
We'll hang out tomorrow, and you will be present when we have rearranged the time for our viewing.
Yeah, we have.
Unless you're randomly drunk in Euston Station again, which I'm 3/4 expecting, but that's fine. That's okay. I accept you, Martyn, for who you are.
That's so nice.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Martyn.
Mike.
Love you.
Love you too.
All right. Okay, shall we end the stream?
We'll end the stream there.
All right. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.